Hi, my name is Carrie Snowpaw. I'm the owner of Snowpaws, and I have been making clothing in Second Life since 2009. Today I wanted to show you how to edit an alpha layer so that your mesh clothing fits better. I have recently started including full perm alpha layers and the original source files to help you do this. So now I'm going to teach you what to do with those files now that you have them. Okay, so I am wearing the Adeline Fairy outfit. This one's in thistle. And you can see in my inventory, there I have the dress on, and there I have the alpha layer on. I'm going to show you the properties. As you can see, it's full perm. And then down here, I have the two files that make up that alpha layer. And both of those are full perm as well. There you go. Okay, so the layer I'm wearing, this alpha layer, fits my avatar pretty well. I don't see any huge gaps. It looks pretty nice. So I'm going to put on one that doesn't look nice. And there we go. And as you can see, there's huge, ugly gaps. So that's probably a little exaggerated, but you never know. Sometimes you might receive an alpha layer like that in clothing that you purchase. Okay, so first thing you want to do, upload these source files. Double click on them and they'll pop up big in your window. Then go down here to the bottom of that image and you'll see save. Click on the little down key and save as PNG. Then you're going to navigate to wherever you want to save them on your computer. Now, I already have these files on my computer, so I don't need to save them again. So I'm not going to do it, but you should do it. The next thing I'm going to do is put on some very ugly clothing that I made from the Chip Midnight templates, which are free. They're available online in a variety of sources. I can post some links in the notes of the video. There they are. Really pretty, right? But they're very helpful in that they map out the avatar and make it much easier to get more precise lines, cuts, whatever you need to make that alpha layer or clothing look good. Okay, so we are ready to go, and I'm going to head over to Photoshop and show you how to get started. Okay, here I am in Photoshop, and you can use any kind of photo editing software. There's Photoshop Elements, there's GIMP, and I'm sure there are a bunch of other ones out there, and many of them are free. So go ahead and download them, and you'll be ready to go. Now, in Photoshop, the top layer I have here is the source file that I just uploaded from Second Life. Then the bottom layer down here is the Second Life avatar template. Robin Wood, Chip Midnight, they're the same, so it doesn't matter. Okay, now we are going to make changes on this that hopefully will cover up those awful gaps that we saw on the avatar. Now, I'm choosing to make my alpha layer texture solid white, but I'm pretty sure you can do it in any color and it will work out just fine. So what we're going to do, let me zoom in so you can see it better. This is the front of the avatar. I'm on layer 4, which is the layer of white that I want to work on. I have the paint brush and I have it in solid. It's in white. And then I'm going to go ahead and start painting. Basically, anything that I paint white will be visible on the avatar. Anything that is blank will be invisible. And there we go. Let's do a little more down here. All right, so we're going to turn off the background. invisible right now shows up as those tiny little black and white checks. So we're going to go ahead and save this as a PNG. And a PNG saves the transparency in your file. And we're going to call this upper body alpha test 3, since I already have a test 2 down there. And save. And now we're going to try it out on our avatar in Second Life. Okay, now that we have that PNG made, we are going to try to apply it to our avatar. So go click on your avatar and get the pie menu up and click on Appearance and then Edit Outfit. You're going to go to the alpha layer and click on the little wrench. These are the two files that are used to make up the alpha layer. And we worked on the upper layer, so let's click on that. Now, we want to try out the alpha layer that we just made, which is saved on your computer. So you don't want inventory, you want to go to local. So click in that little circle, choose add, and then navigate to where you saved that file. And try to remember what you named it. So mine was test 3. So we're going to go ahead and select that. And now you can see that's in my list here. So we'll click on it. We'll hit OK. We'll hit Save. And then we can go out of Edit. And as you can see, it looks much better. Though we do have a huge gap right there. Not on the other side, but definitely there. And that's actually good because it gives us a chance to show you a little more. Okay, let's go back to Photoshop and fix that. Okay, in Photoshop, turn the template back on. Now, this is the area right here that we want to cover up some more. So, get your paint tool out, your paintbrush, and go ahead and fill it in a little more. Okay. Turn off your background again and save as a PNG again. Now keep the name the same. So we want to go back to test 3 and hit save. Don't change the file name. Okay, now back in Second Life, we want to see the changes we made on the alpha layer. So let me throw down a stand. You shouldn't have to go back into Edit. Pose stand. There we go. All right. Now, when you hit save, since the file that you're working on now is linked to the files on your computer, when you save those files on the computer, it will automatically update here in Second Life. Now, as you can see, this has gotten smaller. So let's go back to Photoshop and do a little more and take a good look at the template on the body. You can see how the hole starts in the yellow line and continues down into the white here. So let's look for that on the template. Okay. Now in Photoshop, I'm going to go ahead and make the opacity on the white layer just a little lower so that we can see the template underneath the masking layer. And get your paintbrush. We're going to go into the yellow. See, the yellow is right there. And we're going to paint all the way down, even further. Okay, bring the opacity back up, turn that off, save again as a PNG, and it's test 3. And you can see here that we're chipping away at it. This hole is definitely smaller, but there's a whole layer right here that we can fill in and a whole block right here that we can fill in. So let's keep going. Okay, so I think this is the block right here that needs to be covered up, and then that block there, and go all the way down. See how strange your shape is becoming? It doesn't matter. Okay. Save as PNG again. Test 3. Back to Second Life. As you can see, the little spot is getting even smaller. I think we could go in and block out that entire area. All right. And we'll do it really big, just like that. And as you can see, we lost quite a bit of it. That's good. And for our purposes, I think that's good enough. Looking straight on, it looks pretty good. Okay, so we have the alpha layer fixed to the point where it looked much better on our avatar. So we're going to go ahead and upload that cleaned up file. Now it was test 3. Upload. We're going to go ahead and apply that file. So go back to Appearance, Edit File. We want to go to the alpha layer. We want it to be the upper file. And instead of local this time, we're going to stay at Inventory. So go to your Textures tab, and there it is, Upper Body Alpha Test 3. I'm going to select it, and now it is applied in Second Life onto your alpha layer. So make sure you save. We can take off the ugly template clothing. It's going slow. There you go. No, come on. There. And I look much better now. Great. I hope this tutorial has helped. If you have any questions, please contact me.